Hello everyone, welcome to SQL Server debate tutorial. So in this video I am going to show you how to install SQL Server 2014 in Windows system. Installation of 2014 not much different from the installation of SQL Server 2012. So there is a basic requirement for the installation of 2014. So we need the installation media. So that will be an DVD file or .iso file. And we need the .NET Framework 3.5. You can download from MSDN subscription, or you can don't have the MSDN subscription, then you can download from the Microsoft website. Next is Windows features. So we need the .NET Framework 3.5. So it is very important, if you don't install the features of .NET Framework 3.5 to the Windows, right at the end of the installation 2014 or 2012, it will give you the error. The installation will not complete. The error will be difficult to solve. So the minimum operating system requirement for the SQL Server 2014 are the one of the following. So these are the operating systems we need to required. So this time I am going to install the features like database engine, analysis services, reporting services, and management tool. So management tool we need for the GUI management studio. This is the basic installation of SQL Server. The other remaining feature I am going to show you in the separate video, because installation or configuration of these features are required more time. That's why I am decided to put it into the separate videos for the different features installation. So here I am adding these features after the installation SQL Server, and other video I will show you in how to install. I have downloaded ISO file from the given link or your subscription. So this is my this is my ISO file. You need to convert that file into a drive like mount. After Windows 8.1 it will let you mount ISO as a drive. Let's go through the installation. Here is my ISO file, SQL Server 2014 64-bit, and I'm going to right click on that. There is a mount. So I mounted as a drive. So this is the SQL 2014 x64, and there is a setup file. Right click on the setup file and run as administrator. It will take some time to start. Wait for some time. So see here, the setup process is starting. So see here, in left side there is a multiple menu is there, planning, and this is the installation, maintenance, tool, resources, advanced, and option. So I'll go in separate video one by one on this topic. Now we are focused on the installation. So click on the installation. There is a 4 parts of that: a new installation, standalone installation, and second one is the failover cluster, and add a failover cluster, this node to a failover cluster, and last one is the upgrade from previous version. So now my first priority is new installation. So click on the new installation. After clicking the new installation, standard installation, it will come to the product key. So If you have a product key, then provide your product key you are purchased from the Microsoft. Then next is term and condition. So I accept the term and condition. There is some term and conditions are there. So go to the next. There is a global rule checking. So it is passed. There is Microsoft update for the recommended required for the SQL Server 2014. Even though it is recommended, but I am not really not using the update, but I installing the update. I used to check what are the impact of the update. So later on video we'll see. Now I'm not going to update this one. Go to the next. So this is the installation setup file. In this demo we are getting the warning, but in production you should remove the warning. It is it any error, then it won't be go through the further step. You have to fix it before the click on next. So there is a warning. This is for the demo purpose, so I don't care about that. So go to the next. So SQL Server feature installation is there, so I'm clicking on that. Go to the next. So what are the features I'm selecting? Go through that and be careful about the selecting. So I can select all and it will install all the features, but in this case for the database only I need the some features. I'm clicking this database engine services, SQL Server replication, full text, and analysis services, reporting services, native, then client tool, client tool, connectivity, SDK I don't want, and then I need the management, and let's see, we need distribution services, and later on videos I'll install the reporting services and this distributed relays client, these things, master data services. I'll install that. So I selected this thing, what are the required for my basic installation. Click on next. So instance configuration. Here you can change instance name as per your requirement. You can change name of your instance. If you want to change, then just click on the named instance and just change it. And now I'm not changing, going to the next. This is server configuration. Here if you are working with the domain, or a domain means just like your domain is database administrator, and organization given a account for the service account for the database administrator. So you can select the database administrator account from here, or you can put it there, and you have to put the password for that. So like this we can give the account name and password. Next is collection. If you want to use the different collection, then you can change it during the installation, or you can change it after the installation also. Click on next. So this is the DB engine configuration and server configuration. So there is two types of authentication mode. One Windows authentication mode, and second one is mixed mode. So if you are clicking the mixed mode, and it will ask you to SA new password and confirm password. I'm giving the password for SA server admin. special server administrator. So I'm giving the current user, or if you have an account, then you can click on add and you can go through the particular account. So this is my LAPI name. I'm giving that. So here also I'm giving the current user. Then there is a data directory. This is very important again. You need to have your system database separate from your user database. So depend upon your storage. I would recommend you to keep your user database file separate from user database log file. If you can afford more storage, then always configure 10 dB more than any other database. This is the most busy database when SQL Server is runs. So backup directory, you can use the storage also. So this is the backup directory. Go to the next. So these are reporting services. So reporting services, if you want, then you can install the reporting services now, or you can click on the install only and later we can configure the reporting services. Go to the next. So ready to install, click on next. So now I'm going to pause the video here. I will get any issue, then I will share with you, or once completed I will be back. Here we can see the features and status of the installation. So these are the feature list and these are the installation status. So the features we selected during the installation. Let's open the management studio test login with the both the authentication mode. So I'm closing this. So I'm opening the management studio. So this is a GUI tool, graphical user interface tool. There we can manage the databases of SQL Server. This is the first time, so it will take some time. So before that, what are the things we did? We learned about how to install SQL Server 2014 step by step in Windows system, and it won't allow to install with the 62-bit computers. The minimum operating system requirements are this, and we need the one .NET framework 3.5 is required for the installation. And if you want to select the install .NET framework 3.5 want to install, so it will give you the error. So this required for the installation of 2012 and 2014. And installation media, we have an option of DVD, and second is the .iso file. So ISO file you can download from the Microsoft site, or if you have a MSDN subscription, you can download from there. And now I install only database engine, analysis services, reporting services, and management tools. So I have given the installation, sorry, download SQL Server 2014 SP1 download link. My management studio is open. So here I selected your name, or you can put the computer name, localhost dot. So I'm just try to log in with a Windows authentication. Connect. Yeah, this is working with the Windows authentication. There is a database. So in next video I'll just show you how to create the database. And I'm going to disconnect this, and I'm going to connect, and now I'm going to SQL Server Authentication. My username I have given the default username is Jesse, and password I have given while in installation. Connect. Yeah, I am connected with the SA user now. So everything is started. I'm going to start the agent. So installation is completed. Thank you for watching.